During the summer of 2024, we made a couple trips to Colorado. One of the things we wanted to look at was the old Tennessee Pass line. In 1881, the Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad constructed a narrow gauge railroad over Tennessee Pass. First as a branch line to access mines near Red Cliff, Colorado, but by the mid-1880s the line became part of its extension to the Aspen area, constructed in order to beat the Colorado Midland standard gauge route to that rich mining area. In 1890, a new standard gauge line was built from Pueblo to Grand Junction, jointly with the Colorado Midland Railway. Once the Moffat Tunnel and Dotsero Cutoff were constructed, the line through Tennessee Pass became a secondary route. The Moffat Tunnel route had a maximum grade of 2%. The west side of Tennessee Pass has grades up to 3%, however the east side of the pass has a maximum grade of only 1.4%. In 1988, Southern Pacific was acquired by the Denver and Rio Grande Western. This made the Tennessee Pass route the preferred transcontinental route because now SP had a central route from California to Kansas via Donner Pass and trackage rights on the former Missouri Pacific route from Pueblo into Kansas. The Moffat Tunnel route was still used. On September 11, 1996, Philip Anschutz, who owned the Denver and Rio Grande Western Railroad at the time, sold the combined D&RGW/SP system with the parent company Southern Pacific Rail Corporation to the Union Pacific Corporation, partly in response to the earlier merger of Burlington Northern and Santa Fe, which formed the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad. UP's preferred route through Colorado was over the Moffat Tunnel line, and they stopped running trains over the Tennessee Pass line in 1997. 12 miles of the Tennessee Pass line through the Royal Gorge is currently operated by the Royal Gorge Route Railroad, which operates excursion trains out of Canyon City. Short Line Rock and Rail also operates out of Canyon City and hauls aggregate and building materials out of the Martin Marietta's Parkdale Quarry, located 12 miles west of Canyon City. It interchanges with Union Pacific and BNSF in Pueblo. Union Pacific has petitioned the Surface Transportation Board to abandon the Tennessee Pass line, but the Colorado Department of Transportation issued a statement that the line is significant to CDOT because of the potential to carry both passengers and freight, and because it is the only existing trans-mountain alternative in Colorado to the Moffat Tunnel line, which often runs near capacity. The Tennessee Pass line may be used as an alternative route as trans-mountain rail demand grows due to increased development on the western slope, or if the Moffat Tunnel were damaged or closed for any reason. Such an event would be a significant impact on Colorado, particularly on the western slope, since the railroad would be forced to move freight through Wyoming. Union Pacific began actively discussing the sale of the line to Colorado Pacific in 2019 for an amount of $10 million. Colorado Pacific wanted to only pay $8.8 million that the line was valued at. After a long battle in court, the Surface Transportation Board declared that they would not force a sale, but if other evidence was found, Colorado Pacific could refile the report. As of October 2020, Colorado Pacific attempted another forced sale, this time saying that they'll run passenger excursion service over the route. Union Pacific responded by stating that they were in active negotiations for Rio Grande Pacific to operate the line and were opposed to Colorado Pacific's bid. On December 31, 2020, Rio Grande Pacific subsidiary Colorado Midland and Pacific Railway Company announced it had entered in an agreement with Union Pacific to explore reopening, leasing, and operating a line for both potential commuter and freight services. During 2022 and 2023, the Tennessee Pass route was at the center of controversy because the Uinta Basin Railroad construction project in Utah. The Tennessee Pass was expected to be reactivated for the shipment of trains loaded with waxy crude oil due to the shortening of travel miles between Dotsero and Pueblo, where the trains enter a trackage rice at BNSF bound for the Gulf Coast refineries. Both Eagle County and environmental groups have lobbied hard to put the project on hold for the time being, citing the potential risks of increased oil traffic both in the Central Corridor and eventually Tennessee Pass. One of the major concerns that both Eagle County and environmental groups indicated is that if a major derailment were to occur on the Central Corridor or Tennessee Pass route, resulting in an oil spill, the environmental consequences to the Colorado, which runs adjacent to the Central Corridor railroad tracks, or the Arkansas River, which runs adjacent to the Tennessee Pass tracks, would be catastrophic. With the increase in tourism in the mountains of Colorado and the necessity to find and house service employees, there is much interest in rehabilitating at least part of the line near the ski resorts, such as those along I-70 and up to Steamboat Springs, to accommodate commuter rail traffic. CDOT spokesman Bob Wilson confirmed that there is state interest in reviving the Tennessee Pass line, which connects to the Central Corridor at Dotsero and travels along the Eagle River through Gypsum, which is near the Eagle County Regional Airport, Eagle, Avon, where a gondola connects to Beaver Creek, and Minturn, just off the backside of Vail, before heading over Tennessee Pass and Ski Cooper to Leadville, where many Summit and Eagle County resort workers live. He says, "We remain interested in the Tennessee Pass line and have identified it as a recommended corridor for consideration for future rail passenger service, although this identification will be in the 2023 Rail Plan Update and a Vision White Paper that haven't been published yet. The lease of the Moffat Tunnel is likely to have no impact on the potential for UP or other partners to reopen the Tennessee Pass line subdivision, but may be a component of the negotiations as we look forward," he says. Colorado's Moffat Tunnel lease to Union Pacific expires in 2025. For more detailed information on this, check out the article by the Rocky Mountain News. The link is posted in the description. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel.